Those are the kind of angel wings I needed right there for Halloween. Okay, so I came back just to do the Libra thing. When I say that, I mean once one hand drops, the other lifts. And so it's always a flip side to looking at things. And so when I look at my life and I think of which I was earlier today, thinking of the video from earlier today, and it would be like, man, woe is me. I never got taught from my mother, my grandmother, how to be a woman. That's on the one side. But I say on the other hand, it kind of gave us pedigree. Follow what I'm saying? Like, because taking out the politics to what happened to my sister and I, and just, taking all of the feelings out of the equation and on the outside looking in, it would appear that you guys were like these two divas that just kind of sat back in life and had to do nothing and always had a gay, effeminate male fussing over us and doing everything for us. And in some ways, maybe that dynamic even followed my sister, only she would know, but I know for me it certainly did, into personal relationships and interpersonal relationships. It was also a superiority aspect of the feminine, that it's almost like a queen or a king, and they're not doing nothing and the peasant just works over them. Now, do I feel like my mother had that in mind, like in any element or aspect of uplifting us and doing that, or making us bougie bitches that when we got into life and relationships, look, nigga, what you trying to do for me? Every day is my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know that, but I say that this is the beauty of like the maturation of your mind and the ability to take something that might seem more unfortunate and look at it in a whole different light and actually start to choose what impact, or detriment or positive would I want this particular aspect of my life to have on my present and my future, and I choose it in a positive light. Okay, and so I just wanted to share that, because a Libra is always going to be having one thought and then think of a whole nother thought on the opposite end of the spectrum that makes just as much sense. And so from that point, this is what they mean when they say, like, knowing is half the battle. Now you get to decide what side you're on, feeling sorry for yourself or feeling like, hey, that could have been an asset, an upliftment, and only like somebody in a kingly or queenly position will really understand it. Like, wow, I couldn't do anything for myself, and what I believe in my heart, even though I know it doesn't even matter anymore, is that it was to breed a codependency on her. And it's so easy later on in life to formulate those sort of relationships. But I felt like I started working on myself even from a kid, honey. Even from a kid. Thank you, baby. Even from a kid, going to the library and just educating myself. And, what is it? Wisdom is power and truth is freedom. And so I slowly began that process from very, very young. And so now I'm able to put it in perspective. And that was just what I wanted to come back and share. And moving forward in the future, I want to do other videos like that where I come back on the flip side and give just as much validity to the opposite side of the argument. Okay, have a good day until later, because I might drop back in.